All right, we're recording. Thanks for jumping on our team Zoom. It's Monday, February 13th, and we're going to get the party started with a little bit of recognition, and then I have a fun game and some announcements and other cool stuff. I hope you're ready. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Okay. So congrats to our top producers this past week. So this is everyone who had the highest volume on our team. Volume's basically the number of people that you helped. So Rebecca Pallavi, myself with 400, Val, Marina, Kat with 300, Jean, Aaron, and Monica with 200. And congrats to everyone who's at Success Club 5 already. Pallavi, Rebecca, and Sabrina, great job. And a lot of you guys are almost there. It is the 13th. We're almost halfway through with the month, which means it's go time. All right. And it's Team Cup month. So we got to make sure SC10 is like the minimum. And then congrats to everyone who sponsored a coach, and welcome to all the new coaches on our team. So Pallavi is kind of like woman on a mission right now, and I don't know how to pronounce your new coaches' names. Sangita and Schumann, I'm guessing. Okay, and congrats to Marina. Welcome. Nicolit. Oh, come on, you guys, with these names. Congrats. Congrats me. Welcome, Rebecca. Congrats, Devin. Welcome, Thomas. Great job, you guys. And so some announcements. Who was on the National Wake Up Call? Okay, you got to listen to the recording, okay? They announced it an update for Success Club and the points allotted for each thing. So every time you help someone get started with Shakeology Home Direct, that's going to count as 2 points now. And the All Access Challenge Pack is going to count as 2 points too. So everything's 2 points. Cool, right? Yeah. And then I just posted a team contest. I don't know if you guys saw, but let me show you. 5 million tabs open. Close them. I'm like in the middle of all of these projects. And I also wanted to show you guys something. I created an accountability tracker, one for fitness and one for vital behaviors. Do you guys think I should post the vital behaviors one in a bigger purpose or keep it in level 2?
I mean, I think everybody, would want to see it. If it was me, I would want to see what other people are doing.
All right, I'll do a bigger purpose. So I'm going to share this after the Zoom. All I need you to do is add your name, and then you'll add how many people you invited, what you did for personal development, what workout you did, what flavor of shake, how many new contacts, social media posts. So this is you. And if you have a better way to organize this, let me know. I also did it for challengers. And so just a way to make sure our challengers are staying accountable. Because I know human behavior, if someone knows that someone else is looking at their activities, they'll be more likely to do it, right? So this is just a cool way that we can hold them accountable. Again, if you have a better way to organize this, if someone is an emerald and good with Excel, just let me know. Okay, and announcements. Summit is coming up, you guys. I still have a couple spots left in my house, so get your ticket and message me ASAP before they're gone. I only have a couple left. Summit is amazing. You're going to want to go. Leaders are born at events, so you need to go to Summit. And then our sugar detox is going on now. Holy moly, you guys invited like freaking rock stars. How many people do we even have in there? Like 500 something? Like mind blown. You guys just like went above and beyond. So now we're just helping them get results, right? Working with them. Make sure you stay in contact with your people individually pretty much every day, asking if they have any questions. Maybe you found a good video on YouTube about motivation or Tony Robbins, personal development. Send them some personal development videos, right? Get them started on that because mindset's everything. So just stay in contact with them and let them know that you're there to support them. And then we're going to do a coach sneak peek that starts on Monday, so a week from today. And so if you're a newer coach, it's similar to the 7-Day Detox. It's another Facebook group. It's a 3-day group. And in that group, we're just sharing what we do as coaches, what it's like on our team, the training that we have, the benefits of being a coach, how to get started, all that stuff. So invite to the sneak peek like you invited to the sugar detox. Okay? Because you guys invited like mad. So just because it's coaching now, don't get shy and timid, because the business has so many things to offer. And actually, I was planning out my week with my handy dandy planner, and I was writing it down, and I was like, ooh, and my husband was like, what? And I'm like, I'm a genius with how I plan this. And so I planned out my week, and every day of the week, I planned out a different post for the sneak peek and like one of the benefits that I like about coaching. So today I posted about coaching and just like travel and freedom. Tomorrow I'm posting about coaching and the ability to be a stay-at-home mom. And you don't have to actually have these things, but working towards them and whatever it is that you want. These are the things that I wanted, that I enjoy about coaching. Wednesday, I'm posting about coaching and how it gives us fitness and accountability. Thursday, I'm posting about coaching and how it's helping us pay off debt. And Friday, I'm posting about coaching and the friendships that we have on our team and being a part of a community. So that's kind of how I'm posting about it every single day. But I'm obviously going to send out private invites too. And have you seen in our Google Drive everything about the sneak peeks? Okay. So there's a separate folder. If you just search in the Google Drive sneak peek, you'll see the invite messages and scripts and everything there. I have TJ's cough. Excuse
Hey, so I was gonna ask you about this. I had an idea for the sneak peek.
Of course.
So you know how this week, like, we've got some people that are going live telling their story.
Yes.
So I thought maybe next week we could go live and talk about why we became coaches.
I would love that. If you guys want to pick a day that you want to go live, just share who you are, why you became a coach, like what your vision is, what your experience has been. That would be awesome.
Okay.
Because the more people, facts tell, stories sell. And so we got to share a variety of different stories from our team, and the people that you invite, they'll connect with one of them. They'll be like, she's just like me. If she can do it, I can do it too. So the more people that we can get in there sharing our stories, the better. So all of you that are on, I expect you. Yeah. Okay. So we're doing, does anyone else have announcements or anything else they want to talk about before we get into Russian roulette?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we know who won the contest for the number of people added to the group?
You need to post how many you added on that one thread. So.
Okay, because me and Karen were hiding our numbers from each other. So.
You can't know if you're hiding them. So today's the day you got to post them.
Okay.
Okay. So we're doing Russian roulette, which is a fun way of us. Basically what I'm doing, I'm using a random name generator, and I'm putting in all of our names that are on right now, and I'm going to pick somebody. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to that person's Facebook account, and we're going to look at their content, and we're going to give them some feedback. So we're going to say something that we really enjoy about their profile and everything, something that they need to work on, some positive feedback. And yeah, so we actually have enough time. We might be able to do everybody. So.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to chime in here real quick. Just FYI, I am on the highway and I will be home in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to hear y'all, but just for safety's sake, I'm probably not going to be looking at the screen much.
That's fine.
For another 10 minutes or so. I am here listening and watching as I can.
Drive safely. Okay, Devin is the first name. Let's do Devin. See, I have no news feed. Hey. People like us, we don't much, just so. All right. Sweaty selfie, awesome. Okay, I like the funny picture because that's real life. Relating to your audience. Oh, that's cute. Positive. So what I would like to see you do, instead of sharing pictures, you can actually save them to your computer and upload them organically. And then I wouldn't just share pictures like that. I would actually share about you.
Okay.
Like share a thought that you had about the picture.
Okay.
Yes, the 90s. I want to take that now. So there's definitely a lot of motivation that you're posting, but I would love to see more of you here.
Okay.
Because remember, on social media, we're branding you. And so how are you going to stand out by posting about yourself, right? Okay, here's one. You went live 2 days ago. Good. So I would like to see you mix up the content a little bit. So if you're going to post these motivational pictures, obviously, like I said, share your thoughts on it, share a story with it. I like the question, so getting engagement is great. Quotes are great, so I see like a little bit of mixing it up. I would love to see more like pictures of you.
Okay.
And I would like to know what you like to do besides fitness motivation. Like, what's your life like? What does Devin like to do? Okay, so I see this. This is cool. Devin's a mommy that likes to have fun on Snapchat and has a toddler. I think just more branding of yourself. Just
Okay.
like the focal part. And that's going to start up here. I can't tell who's who. So I need a profile picture of just you.
Okay.
And then you can create a header that's more personalized at canva.com. Canva.com, the one you used last time. I mean, you can take a look at what I did. You don't have to copy me by any means, but you can just kind of share the things that people can expect when they come to your page.
Okay.
And so fitness motivation, obviously we're doing that with personal development, being a mom. What's something else that makes you unique and you sharing your story, something that's going to set you apart?
I don't know. See, this is hard. This is the hard part for me.
Yeah.
Sharing me, because I'm not a sharer. Like, I never posted on, social media until I started doing this. And my husband's like, you hate posting. Why are you posting so much? I'm like, because I need to start posting more. So, like, this is my weak point.
This is a growth point. So there's actually a good video from Brand New to Brand You, I believe. Okay, Lindsay Matway from Brand New to Brand You. I would watch this video about branding yourself.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure when people think of a Beachbody program or people think about getting in shape, they're coming to you because of who you are, not just because you post fitness motivational stuff.
Yeah.
So different things that parts of your story that you can share, ways that you can open up, struggles that you can share.
Mm-hmm.
The more vulnerable and open and honest you can be, the better. Who else has feedback for Devin? Janessa's at work, Karen's in the car. So Jennifer, do you have anything?
I'm learning from you.
Okay. And it definitely takes time. This is something that I did not learn overnight. And so if you look at my time hops from when I started, I was doing the same thing as you, except I was copying and pasting the top coaches' posts. And so I wasn't sharing me in my story. But it wasn't until I started to put myself out there that I really started to gain traction.
I'll share something. I was actually talking with Devin about this last night. How I'm starting to do this or get it set up, but I haven't put it into place yet, is setting up like a buffer or Hootsuite to post things automatically. Like, it's still our stuff. It's still personal. It's just we set it up ahead of time.
Yeah.
So you don't have to remember, oh crap, it's 9 p.m. I need to put something up. So I know that she's been doing that for probably over a week now, and I definitely see that as a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not contemplated, but it's, a way to be more efficient.
Yeah. Oh, totally. That frees up so much time. And so what I personally like to do, I like to buffer posts, but then I also post live. So I can buffer kind of the impersonal content stuff, like the quotes and the motivational pictures and a blog post, that kind of thing. And then I can post live with like a me and TJ selfie, or like the picture I took today of going like out in France, or progress pictures, stuff like that. I post live. But it's up to you. But I think this is a great start. There's just a couple little tweaks that we're going to make. That's going to make a big, big difference. Another thing that you want to be sharing is coaching. You obviously are talking about fitness, but I want you to start talking about the business too, because that's how you're going to start to attract business builders.
I'm always afraid I'll say something like trying to be more salesperson-y than not. So what I may do is, before I post something like that, I may send it to Karen. She's my success partner.
Yeah.
I may send it to her and have her look at it first.
Yeah. So I actually did a video too about sharing the coaching opportunity on social media. I'll see if I can find it and write it down so you can remind me.
Okay.
Where did you go? Okay, there you go. Because that's something you want to make sure that you weave in coaching into your posts every day. And just little things, it's breadcrumbs. And so we call a good book to read is Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk.
It's what?
Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. And so you're kind of jabbing, posting about the different benefits of coaching. So like I just posted for the week, financial freedom, paying off debt, friendships, training, all of these things, becoming a stay-at-home mom. Those are kind of like the jabs. And so I think it was Karen that did a good picture about coaching, how she was working in her computer. That's a jab.
I did find that picture with the Snapchat. It was something about, my favorite thing about working from home or something like that. That's all it said. So I was like, well, I don't know if that's enough or.
Sometimes you want to leave a little bit to the imagination. So not every coaching post is going to have a call to action.
Yeah. Some of my challengers have asked me.
Exactly. So they're curious.
Yeah.
You almost want to like leave more to the imagination. So they're curious and they're going to start asking you.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. We have Mary on now, so I'm going to add her to the random name.
So this is fantastic, and I'm excited that we did it, and I hope that we can do it again, later on.
Yeah.
Because this is not my strength. So
you're working on it. Oh, it's me. Who wants to look at mine? I need constructive feedback, please. Oh, another thing, Devin, I want to see here about you. Okay. And not that you're a Beachbody coach. Does anyone have feedback?
I feel like just looking through yours, I can learn a lot, like how you kind of mentioned coaching whenever you're talking about like getting ready to go out. And I'm so glad, that coaching let me have this opportunity. And so, I mean, yeah, that's going to help a lot. I might just come to your profile and be like, okay. And then Karen does really good posts too. I've noticed. So shout out to Karen.
Okay. Oh, that chocolate's so good. That entire bar is less than $1. I love brands. Feedback, anybody?
Well, I have a question, Rachel.
Sure.
Okay, so how do I put that for me? Because I'm not at home, and I try to, like, it's like my second job kind of thing. So how do I put that, especially since I'm still inviting, but I don't have anything that I could say, this is, it's a great example of being able to do both of these jobs, because I don't want, some people equate that to, I don't want to get a second job.
So Jim Rohn, personal development guy that actually mentored Tony Robbins, he says that he was working full-time on his job and part-time on his fortune. And so pretty soon he'd be like, I'm making half of what I earn on my fortune, my part-time little side thing that I do at my full-time job. And then he was able to say, I'm making just as much at my job as I am my little part-time thing that I'm working on my fortune. So a lot of people do want to have a second stream of income, not a second job, a second stream of income. So it's just how you talk about it. Does anyone have any constructive feedback for him?
Okay.
Nothing?
So second stream of business. Okay. Second stream of income. Okay.
Second stream of income. Yeah, it's just how you word it. All right, I guess we can go to the next person. No one wants to call me out on something I didn't. All right, Mary. I hope we can get through this before I lose my voice. Go, Mary. Go, Mary. Check out that transformation.
Oh, look, you're on my side. I can't look because I'm driving, but I saw a little bit from the corner of my eye.
So I'm gonna talk, and what I want you to do is go back and listen to the recording and then take notes. So
Okay.
I love this picture, just kind of showcasing your transformation, because you're a transformation rock star. I would love to see your header speak more about who you are, what you're about, and what people can expect when they come. Same thing about your bio, this top left part, your intro. Who's Mary? What are you about? What can people expect? Just maybe like 5 to 6 words about who you are. And you're going live. Check you out, girl.
I hate it. I
did it
every
once, and now
minute of
stop. That is awesome. Oh, Twilight.
Oh, so you know how I was talking about going public?
Yep.
I can't go public
Why?
because when I'm posting some stuff, sometimes it'll be like I'm at a point in the day that I have a moment, I post something, and there's something I signed on my job that says that I will not be doing something on the clock that has to do with another job. And so I'm like, well, kind of it is, but it's not. So I asked my husband about that because he also works for another city. And he told me that I got to be real careful because social media is one of the things that we signed a waiver on also, not just contents that we put, but also the time that we're posting it. And they could write me up for it. They could write me up for me being doing double work on their dime.
Could you do Hootsuite where you schedule it and then you're not posting on there, and then maybe just don't mention like coaching or anything during your work hours?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to schedule my post really early in the morning during my lunch, and then the rest of them I'm trying to do it after work hours. And if I do post something throughout the day, I'm trying to leave it as though it's not specifically saying it's Beachbody, more like leaving someone to think about something. But my husband still tells me I have to be real careful with going public because they can look at the times that I'm posting and they can use that against me. So I'm posting public posts during certain times of the day, and anything else I post privately.
That's fine.
So,
just keep doing that.
So, yeah. I didn't even think about that until I was telling my husband that I was going to put my Facebook public, and he told me that I need to be real careful because he's a supervisor, and they had a meeting about that because some silly guy posted something on some social media site, and they had to reprimand him, and they had him sign another waiver specifically about the violation, and he got a copy of it from where I work at. So
just keep doing what you're doing. I wouldn't change anything. But this post that you did, this is an awesome post, Mary. So you're sharing about your struggle, how you went through your first round and you didn't lose that much, but then you kept going and you didn't give up. And then you did a call to action. So you shared your post, your before and afters. I think that's awesome. So I would like to see more of these. So the last time you did it was 4 days ago. You don't have to necessarily do a call to action every day, but it could be a progress picture one day, a transformation picture another day, because not everybody's going to see every post that you do. And so not everyone's going to see a transformation post that you do. So we're jabbing, and then maybe 2-3 times a week you're doing a call to action of join a free sugar detox, join our sneak peek, join our challenge group. But I want to see more of you in my face. So like almost every day I'm like, dang it, there's Mary again. She looks so freaking good. Like I really need help, but I'm not ready yet. And then I'll scroll, and then I'll come back tomorrow. Mary again, gosh, she's shrinking, the incredible shrinking woman. And then I'll forget about it. And then I'll come back again. Mary, oh, she has some kind of group I can join. I need her help. So I want to make sure that I'm seeing you in my face often. Okay. And so you shared the health bet email. All you did was say, yeah. So I would like to see you, because if people aren't in Beachbody and coaching, they have no idea what this means. And so you kind of have to speak, like break down anything that we do in our Beachbody world so the general public can understand it. And so I would share, I just completed 30 days of getting fit and healthy, and I was actually, I actually won money for doing that thanks to being a part of such an awesome company with Beachbody. Like, how cool is that? Because people are, so like if I'm talking about the Success Club trip that I earned a free vacation, I have to kind of explain it, right? Like, I can't believe I'm part of a company that rewards me just for helping other people. Like, that's really cool. So yeah, I just think seeing more of you, branding yourself. This is a good one. You're up at 4 a.m. You didn't want to, but you did it anyways. Go girl. Go girl. That's a great post. That's Mary motivating me. Okay. Cool. Gymnast. She's at work, so she can't hear me. Does anyone else have feedback for Mary? Bueller? Mueller. Okay, Janest, same thing with you. I want to see a picture of you, and I want to see you branding yourself in the header. And you don't need to say that you're a coach at Beachbody, because you don't work for Beachbody. You are your own boss. So you could say you're a health and fitness coach if you want to, or you could say that you're an owner CEO. I say I'm a freaking CEO because I run the show. I run my own business. So you're not an employee of Beachbody, okay? All right, I'm not seeing enough posts the past few days, and I'm not seeing enough posts of you. So I'm all the way back 4 days ago, and I haven't seen a single post of you, Janest. Selfies are where it's at, yo. That's how people are gonna get to know you. So we're a week ago, and I still have, okay, there's a picture of you. I need to see more of you, girl. I need to see more personality, more pictures of you. So I think branding you, that is gonna be key. And Jennifer and Karen are the only ones left. So let's go to Jennifer. Oh, go back. Ooh, I need some tea. No, stop it. Stop it. All right, Jennifer, same thing. Profile, header, intro. Profile, intro, header. Okay, and you did a post 2 hours ago, but there was nothing yesterday, nothing the day before. So you got to make sure, if you know you have like a busy weekend, that you're scheduling your content. And I see a lot of your kids, but not a lot of you. Where are you? Where are you? See, look, I posted about you. This is a great post. So I need to see more of this. This was a great post. More of that kind of stuff. All right, this is great. I love sharing your why. People don't care what you do, they care why you do it. So people don't care that you're a Beachbody coach, but they care that you were diagnosed with cancer, and now your passion is to share with other people how important taking care of their health is. So that's a great post. There's a fitness. Okay, so hashtags. Did you upload this organically from Instagram, or did you post this from
I posted it.
on Facebook? Okay. We don't need a hashtag that we're Beachbody and Beachbody coaches. You could do one hashtag, be the example. But if you're using the hashtag Beachbody coach, who do you think is searching that hashtag?
Beach bodies.
Okay. Same thing with Beachbody. So you're trying to attract people who don't know you and
Right.
that aren't already doing Beachbody, right?
Okay.
Okay, this is great. It's a picture of you with a question. And look at that. You got all these comments. We need to see more of these, okay? I need to see
Okay.
more of you and more posts that are asking for engagement and interaction. And I see a lot of your kids, but I'd love to see more of you. Or you with your kids. That's fine.
Okay.
There we go. So yeah, no more Beachbody coach. You can do core de force, but a lot of people aren't going to know what that is. So yeah, those are branding. Karen's turn. Why is this happening? Stop it. Come back. All right, this is a great picture. Great profile picture. I like the quote in the header, but could we add something about you, pictures of you in there with a quote maybe? So Devin can show you how to use Canva, canva.com, and you can select Facebook header, and then you can upload some pictures of you and just kind of share like, I love your intro, analytical go-getter, perpetually seeking improvement, here to make my mark on the world for God. So that's a great intro. When I read that, like I know what you're about and kind of what to expect. So you could put some like part of that in a header with pictures of you. And
Can I ask you a question real quick?
yes, ma'am.
If we have a clear profile picture, what is the purpose of putting another picture of ourselves in a header? Just help me understand the thinking behind that.
It's just more branding. This is like when people come to your profile, this is what they're going to see. And the more of you they see, the better. And I would like to see, again, CEO. You can do fitness coach if you want. Business owner at Karen Galvin. So we're not working for Beachbody. Scripture. Oh, salsa dancing. I missed doing, what was that? Radio Maria, Champagne. Where are those?
Oh, that was so long ago.
I know. I'm like Saturday night salsa. I went salsa dancing like every single night. I was a part of the I Salsa 2 club.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I used to go a lot right after I graduated, or during college and right after college.
So much fun. Okay, coffee. So good. I get to know a little bit about you with your sense of humor with coffee, that you're a Christian. Yes. Ooh, you found Bright Line Eating. Good. Good.
That was in the detox info page. So
Oh, sweet.
yeah, there was a short period of time where I was posting a lot about the detox because I was doing live videos and was like prime people for that. So there was a short period of time where I was putting up a lot of detox related stuff.
That's fine. That's kind of how you're going to be promoting. So this week we're promoting for the Coach Sneak Peek that starts on Monday. And so we're going to be sharing every day a little bit about coaching. So I shared before you got on, like traveling because of coaching, being a stay-at-home mom because of coaching, paying off debt because of coaching, the community. So all the different things that you love about coaching, you're going to be sharing about that every day. Jab, 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 jab. And then you're going to do some right hooks where you're inviting to a Coach Sneak Peek that starts a week from today. Just so you know, when you post something from YouTube, Facebook doesn't like it, and it's not going to show up to anybody in the newsfeed. So you can see nobody saw this.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Facebook and YouTube are competitors. And so when you post a link from YouTube, Facebook's going to be like, screw you. I'm not going to show you to anybody in the newsfeed. They want to keep people on Facebook. So videos work really well on Facebook, but it has to be either a live video or it has to be uploaded organically onto Facebook.
And so how would you do that?
So if you see, so I'll show you an example of videos that give me a lot of engagement. Let's just do the example. Stephen Furtick does this very well. Very, very well. I think he learned from Sandy Krakowski. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. No, this one. No, go back, stop. Okay, so this is just check out what he did. His profile picture is awesome. This is showing what he does. He speaks, and it has like a call to action, right? So this is a video that he uploaded from his phone or directly on Facebook. It was on his phone or it was on his computer, and he uploaded it organically. He has it on YouTube too, but he didn't just copy the link from YouTube and share it here because he knows it won't be seen.
So how do you upload something organically? Like, I don't understand that term.
So, sorry. If I'm on my Facebook, I have the video on my phone already. And so I'll click the photo button, and then it's going to give me an option of all the videos that I have on here too. So I'll just click that video and then click done, and then say something about that video. So that's where I'm going to post like my caption or whatever, and then post. And if it's someone else's content that I want to share, what I'll do, so he did share from YouTube. I don't recommend it. Here's a video. Easier when this pulls up in the newsfeed. So what you can do is share. So I would just share it like this, say what you want, your takeaway, and then post. I like doing this on my phone, and it'll actually, when you pull up the video, it'll give you an option to copy link. And so when I see the video, I'll click to like the share button, and then I'll just click copy link, and then I'll go back up to my newsfeed where I'm going to share it, to share a new post, and then I'll just type whatever I want. I'll paste the link from the original video from his page, and then I'll post it. You feeling me?
Kind of. I guess you're just saying like we know we're doing that because the link won't have a YouTube address in there?
Exactly, because these videos are posted on Facebook. we shared this onto Facebook.
So I have a question. If we find a video on YouTube, like we can't save it on our computer and then upload it, like it still won't work because it's from YouTube?
Hold on. Yeah, I did. Nope. Right. Okay. I'll see you soon. I'm in the middle of it right now. No problem. Love you. Okay. Did you get laundry detergent or do I need to get some at the store? Okay. So yes. So sharing these videos instead of YouTube. If you have a YouTube video you want to share, you can try to share it. If I have a YouTube video I want to share, what I'll actually do is I have like a blog and I'll put it into my blog and then share it. Or you could say, I found this freaking amazing video. I'll post it in the comment section. So a lot of times you'll see Janelle Summers do this a lot where she's like, I have something I want to share, like a link, because Facebook will sometimes, if you post a link, a lot of times it's not going to show up too. It just kind of depends. They change their algorithms all the time. But she'll do the post and be like, I have this awesome recipe that I want to share with you. I'll post it in the comments below. Okay, this is awesome that you did this though. Check it out. You got 130 views. Hot diggity dang.
Yeah, that was.
This was
I got that idea from Susan Webb. After she did her live video, she said she was going to do a live Q&A, and I was like, doing it.
That's such a smart idea. Why didn't I think of that? You guys. The students are teaching me. Oh, cool. Look at you. So the more
Totally stole your content.
that's fine. Dude, that's something that Ray Higdon teaches. ILT. So invest, learn, teach. So invest in personal development, either with your money or your time. Learn something and then teach it. And so one of, like, all the things that I share, I didn't make it up. Like, I learned it and then I taught it. So that's totally fine. Just put your own spin on it because it's you. But I think that is a great job. The more value you guys can provide, the better. And so think about what you have struggled with in the past. So Karen, you doing that video, is that something that you've struggled with?
Which one?
The 12 healthy eating hacks that I learned.
I mean, I think it definitely helped me. Maybe not every single one of the 12, but there were definitely a few that made me think twice, or just something that I could implement, really quickly. It doesn't take a lot of extra prep to do those things. It's just, I never would have thought to do it that way or whatever. But I did get some good feedback on that from people who aren't even like in my fitness thing with me. Like, wow, that was really helpful. Wow, that was really cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So the more value that you can provide, the better. So sharing everything that you're learning in our challenge group, things that you're learning in the Beachbody meal plan, but just take it and don't, take it, learn it, and then teach it to other people. Put your own spin on it. The most successful coaches are the ones who provide the most value. And that's true with anything. The most successful business owners provide the most value, right?
That's definitely something I want to keep doing and do better, because it's something that I feel like, in addition to the whole fitness aspect of like being in the support group, yes, that was half of it. And I knew that that was going to be there. I needed the motivation to work out, etc. But learning things, like as an emerald, that's really important. And as a former teacher, I tend to kind of regurgitate even useless trivia, whatever. Like, I just enjoy sharing that. So whatever value I'm learning, I do want to share it. I just am trying to not do that in a like, I know all this stuff, listen to me, who am I? Like, you know me, to just share it in a real way and just always emphasize like, I'm learning this. I just learned this actually this morning. I thought it was cool. I'm sharing it. So
yeah, just go live and say that. Another thing is to focus on your strengths. And so what is it that you're good at? And so if you love going live and you're good at that, which it looks like you really like doing that, get awesome at it. Do it more. Any other questions, thoughts, comments? Was this helpful?
I have a question.
Me.
Okay, so I'm gonna post in the 7-day detox about the coaches. Is this the reason why we're doing it? Because we're gonna be asked to go ahead and share our story, and so if we share a link to our page, it's going to, if you don't have it set up, it's gonna show them just nothing. Is that why?
Is that why we did this?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, because I was like not prepared for this, and I came in late, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss something.
I did not know.
Okay, good. But I did see that you have a page specifically that shows, who you are and everything. The link, is that something we should also try to do, like a page that similar to what you did, where it has your story and some things you didn't know about?
Oh, a blog post?
Yes.
You don't need a blog yet. You don't.
Oh, no.
Not until like 3 months in.
So that's a blog?
That was a blog. You can just do a note on Facebook.
Okay. It looked nice.
Thanks.
I liked it.
Thank you.
I started thinking, how old is Rachel? Because she looks exactly the same in the picture, and she's talking about she was 20 years old. How old is Rachel? I thought you were 20 right now.
Thank you. No, I'm 29.
No way. Dang, it's the exercise. We all look younger with the more we exercise.
Exercise and eating right. I see some people that I went to school with, and I'm like, dang, they look old. So funny. But yeah, blogs and attraction marketing, that comes a little bit later. You guys are still newbies and we're working on the fundamentals. So we're not going to overwhelm you with that stuff.
Okay, good.
Hakuna Matata.
is now a good time to ask questions about helping our challengers in the detox group, or?
We talked about this a little bit before you got on.
Okay. I've been on the call the whole time. I just haven't been able to talk or like see what y'all were doing. But I've been hearing 99% of everything. So.
Okay. What questions do you have?
I have got a couple people saying, "Oh, I didn't know this was Beachbody. I don't want to sign up for anything. I don't want to do this." And so, I mean, I'm not gonna like fight for those people who don't want to do it. I mean, there's one person, I know her personally. I was just kind of like, is there something that's making you hesitate? Whatever, that's cool if you don't want to do it. I had a good friend of mine who I believe she's committed to getting healthy. She was already on her roll before I even asked her about this, but she's like, I'm going to do the challenge. I'm going to do the workouts. I'm 100% in, but I won't be sending my photos or my measurements. I won't be signing up for the thing or whatever, the trial membership. And I mean, I've known her since I was like 10 years old. So, I mean, I know that she's had a lot of health issues and like weight issues and stuff throughout her life. So it's definitely trying to be like sensitive to that, and not push her away. But I just was kind of like, I totally get it. It's really you know, it's hard to put ourselves in a vulnerable place to share those kind of things. But I know you, and I know that when you say you're committed to this, that you are committed to it. And I know your husband's going to be a great accountability for you as, you know, whatever numbers and, you know, visuals or whatever. So, you know, I wouldn't ever share anything that you gave me. It's more so for accountability. But, you know, I believe when you say you're committed, you know, I'm not going to like kick you out of the group because you're not sending me these things. Like, if it were someone else and I didn't know them and I didn't know what the kind of person that they were, then I might be like, well, let's think about this. But like, knowing her, knowing what she's been through and the kind of person she is, like, I trust her for that. So my main goal in that conversation was just, I guess, reemphasizing that trust, or that, you know, I trust her intentions, and I know that it's hard, and I'm not gonna like shame her for not being at that place of, you know, for whatever her reasons are. She didn't really go into the reasons, but I mean, I can imagine, you know. So just, I think for me, having that one-on-one interaction with people who are saying, oh, what about this, or what about that, or I didn't know it was this, I thought it was just this. I'm like, well, it is focusing on the fitness and the workouts or whatever. And I'm not making, I mean, this is free. I have not made you pay for anything. I'm not making you pay for anything. Like, when you do this membership, it's to give you access to resources online. You're going to learn a lot online. Where did you enter your credit card? Like, that kind of thing. And I think part of me yesterday was kind of, a tiny part of me was panicking in a way, like, oh no, are people going to be like, you duped me and you never said beach body and da-da-da. I'm like, look, I can't control what people are going to think or say. Like, I know that there are people I've talked to that I've said minimum convincing to, and they're like, I'm on board. I've been trying to do something. I need the motivation. Those are the kind of people that I'm really trying to focus on and say, I mean, I'm not here to judge people's motives, but it's like, I can tell that you're here for you. And you're like, what do I need to do? Yeah, I'm in. I'm like, don't you want some details? Don't you want to know what you're, you know, getting into or whatever? So I feel like for me, just kind of like pushing past people's kind of qualms or concerns or paranoias or whatever it is, that's maybe they've had a bad experience before. I really don't know, and I can't judge that. But for me personally, not to take it personally, or not to say, oh, you know, they think I'm a horrible person, or they think I'm two-faced, or, because most of these people know me, or know me pretty well, have known me for several years, that's not who I am. But I think just to share, you know, that was a kind of panicky moment for me yesterday. Like, okay, are people just going to start dropping like flies the second I say, oh, you need to follow this link and sign this thing, or send me your pictures or whatever? But I mean, the people who are committed, they're not balking at it. They're like, here's my pictures, girl. Oh, don't share these, you know? So just to put that out there for what that's worth, that's been something that in the past 24 hours, especially as people are like, oh, can I still get in last minute? I've been watching you and I'm just waiting until now to, you know, sign up. It's dealing with all that in a short period of time, I think has been kind of intense for me the past 24 hours. So
100%.
That's really not a question. That's just me sharing.
No, 100% of the people that you've invited and added to the group are not going to participate. 100% of them are not going to sign up for a free account, and they're not going to send you the before pictures. Honestly, it's the Pareto principle again, where 20% of the people that you've added to that group will send you your pictures, will sign up for an account, and will finish it. That's why I wanted you to invite like crazy, so you had a good ratio at the end when you only had 20%. You weren't like, oh, I only added 4 people and only 1 finished, right? So it's human behavior. And you want to work with the willing. You don't want to be pulling teeth. And eventually, when you stay consistent and you keep sharing your journey and sharing transformations and sharing your story, people will come around.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't be pulling teeth. You can't pull people, right? Devin, you got something to say.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to share, like you just hearing something about people like freaking out because it's Beachbody. I had somebody, like, as soon as I invited her, she automatically came back with, what company are you working with? And I said, well, I'm not really, working for a company. Like, I work for myself. So, like, I'm just a health and fitness coach, but, I'm using Beachbody stuff. I said, but this group has nothing to, like, you don't have to buy anything. It's completely free. Like, I'm doing this because I'm wanting to help people. Like, I did this group, it helped me. Now I'm trying to, return the favor. Like, if I want to help you, if you want to be helped, like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's nothing. And so she was like, oh, okay. She said, well, excuse, I can't do it right now. But she was like, I am thinking, that I need to change. I have an office job. So I'll get with you, let me get with you in a couple of weeks, and because I'm going to need your help. So once like, oh, you're not going to be pushy, which obviously I'll follow up with her because I'm not going to leave it up to somebody else to say, let me get with you. Like, no, that's fine. I'll give you some time. But then also I'm coming back at you until you tell me no. Like, no, leave me alone. Not just, no, that doesn't count as a no. No does not mean no. So leave me the heck alone.
Yeah.
No. So, but yeah, so I mean, that's just what I did. Like, made sure to come off. I'm not pushing anything at all. And then like her mood immediately turned around. So, and like, that's how I'm going at with, I have some challengers that join the group that I can already tell are kind of hesitant, but I plan on like pouring everything into it because I know whenever I did the challenge, I went in and I was like, well, it's free, so I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to do this because it's free, maybe to get my motivation up. And then like 2 days in, I'm ordering, my stuff, signed up for everything. Like, I'm going to be a coach now, so, and it was just because, Rachel, I signed up under her, obviously, but, her emailing me, hey, how's it going? How was today? Did you do okay? Just the little stuff. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. Let's go. All in. So, that's kind of my plan, which, Karen, I'm working on something I'm going to share with you that I'm using for, well, I guess really I can share it in the group, but that I'm going to use to help keep track of my challengers, like what, how I plan on connecting each day. And so if anybody wants it, I'll share, but definitely, I already told Karen my goal this week was to share something because I'm not good at that. Like, I'm used to working on my own, and Karen shares everything. And so that's my goal for this week is to share. So I guess I can post it in the group, and if anybody wants it, you can have it.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, anyways, okay, so that's my 2 cents. There we go.
No, that's great. Have you guys been reading Failing Forward?
I have like so many books right now, and like every other day somebody I know is recommending to me another book. So honestly, I have a list that when I come across them or when I can afford to get some more books, I will get them. But
this one's on YouTube for free, so you can actually listen to it for free. But there are 2 things that I wanted to talk about super quickly. I brought it to the cafe when I was drinking my cafe au lait. They don't have Wi-Fi anywhere in France. So like, how you'd bring your computer and work? Nope, can't do that. And I don't even have Wi-Fi on my phone right now. Achievers keep expectations realistic. The greater the feat you desire to achieve, the greater the mental preparation required for overcoming obstacles and persevering over the long haul. If you want to take a stroll in your neighborhood, you can reasonably expect to have a few, if any, problems. That's not the case if you intend to climb Mount Everest. So for those of you who have big goals, just have the mental preparation for big obstacles, right? That's kind of what he's saying. I took taking pictures of it when I was reading this, the last thing. And I'm only on page like 33. It's just a really good book. If you've been thinking of yourself as a failure, you can break yourself out of that negative thinking pattern. Look at an area of your life where you've repeatedly failed and do the following. Examine your expectations for that area and write them down. Are they realistic? Do you expect to do everything perfectly? Do you expect to succeed on the first try? How many mistakes should you expect to make before you succeed, and adjust your expectations? Find new ways to do your work. Focus on your strengths. How can you use your best skills and personal strengths to maximize your efforts? and vow to bounce back. No matter how times you fall down, pick yourself up and keep going. So everything in this business, you guys, has been just one giant learning experience. So if all the people you add to the sugar detox do absolutely nothing and it ends up being a total flop for you, that's okay. We learn the next time, right? Every time we do something, we get a little bit better. We learn a little bit more. We tweak, improve. And don't tell anyone, but I am adding some honey to my hot water because my throat's killing me. I don't have anything. Apple cider vinegar, honey, and hot water. Like, I can't.
I'm gonna put you all on blast on sugar detox. I'll be like, our fearless leader had broke the rules on day 1.
Go live, Karen, and tell them.
Live exclusive.
Don't tell them.
Here in France, I'm with our perpetrator.
Don't tell them.
Put the honey down and no one will get hurt.
Post the YouTube link in the comments so people can watch the video.
Throw the honey out the window.
That's not that much. That's not that much. That'll help my throat.
We're gonna bring the handcuffs. You're under arrest.
I heard a marshmallow helps for that. If you eat a marshmallow, it's
Those are gross. Ew.
I know, I hate marshmallows, but it's like from a plant and it's supposed to coat your throat and help it.
A marshmallow is from a plant, or it's made in a
Well, marshmallow is like, it's a plant.
It's
Like,
not a plant.
No, not the marshmallow itself. But what it's made of, I don't know, originally, it's probably all synthetic now, but originally,
corn syrup.
marshmallow material
It comes from corn.
ingredients come from a plant.
No, it's not a plant. I've seen how they make marshmallows. It's not a plant. But that's cute, though. You should put that there.
I'm getting false information online.
No, it's made from high fructose corn syrup, which is made from corn, therefore, plants. You're welcome.
Hey, it was on the internet. It has to be true.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to make Jennifer laugh. That's all I'm trying to do.
So I just want to say that I think Karen and Devin, am I saying that right? Devin? Is it Devin? Is it Devin?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, good. I think you girls, you ladies, are amazing. Like, it was hilarious seeing you guys compete back and forth
I want to
and
see
how many inlines we would have. It was amazing.
I'm pretty sure I won.
I'm pretty sure you won too, but I haven't done my final count.
I did. I counted the whole time so that I knew. And at one point, I won't lie, I even went into the group and went through every single person to count how many people Karen had added to the group.
Are you kidding me?
No, I promise. My husband was like, "What are you doing? Why are you counting out loud?" I was like, "Shh, see if I win it."
I still have maybe a person or two that I haven't added this morning because they texted me in the middle of the night saying, "Oh, I suddenly went in, even though you've been asking me for 3 weeks."
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, you got to add them up and then let me know. And then you also need to listen to the National Wake Up Call. They did something different this time where they had newer coaches on. So coaches, they've been coaches for less than a year and sharing their tips, which is something they don't ever do. So it was a really good call. So you need to listen to it within the next 24 hours and share what you learned in a bigger purpose on my post. And then you'll be entered to win one of my favorite personal development books.
Can you remind me again where you put the post where we post our number of group members? Because I cannot find things sometimes.
Go to a bigger purpose and just search my name in Sugar Detox or competition or.
It's the one where we said that we weren't telling each other the numbers.
I just
And
don't
I had
know.
to go back and forth between bigger purpose and training 2 because I was getting them both confused.
Level 2 is just for new coaches, and that's only new coach training. A bigger purpose has everybody. It's okay. It's like Group-a-Palooza. I try to streamline it as much as possible. But yeah.
I do want to say that because I'm when you were coach, but I did this training a secondary time because I felt I needed it because I didn't put as much as I should have the first time around. But I did invite from the last one, which was, I think it was a 5-day challenge last time. And I got negative reviews from it from two people that a couple people told me that they felt overwhelmed, that it was too big of a group, and they didn't like that they had to post every day, and they
Wah,
and
wah,
one of these people then completely stopped talking to me. Like one of them's related to me and completely stopped talking to me because of the group, and I wasn't sure why they were so mad. I didn't think it was bad, but they said that it was too big of a group, and they felt like they were overwhelmed. But those were also the people that never send me their pictures or anything, never send me the measurements,
they just wanted a cop out. That's their excuse.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. That's all on them.
So. But what I'm doing differently. I know Karen was talking about some people were uncomfortable sending measurements. The people that I signed up, I actually know them and I see them enough that I'm actually going to go to their house and take the pictures and measure.
Awesome.
And so to make them feel comfortable, I'm going to have them measure me so they know how to measure themselves at the end. Because I might not be able to measure them at.
Look at you being
And
fantastic.
so that way that they know that I'm not be as much in a compromising and feeling uncomfortable as they would if they were giving their information to someone else. I want them to understand that, I had to do it. I don't really mind. Here's all my flabbiness. Here's my big numbers. Write them down. Take a picture of me. And, we're all in the same boat, no matter how you look at it. Whether they only want to lose 5 pounds or someone wants to lose 40 pounds, I completely understand of the idea of having to take a picture and put it out there because you are scared that picture one day somebody's going to see it. And if you're in a place where you need to lose weight and you feel uncomfortable, showing anyone the evidence of how bad in your mind you've gotten, then that's a big fear. And I completely understand why somebody wouldn't want to send that picture to someone that they barely know or someone that they do know. I think it's a little bit of both. If you know them, they're like, oh my goodness, you're going to see me in my worst. Or, oh, we just met and you want me to send you those pictures. So I can understand either way.
Good for you. Makes me want, I wish I lived in the States so I could do stuff like that. That's okay. We have this stuff.
Hey, so
What's up?
I was going to say real fast, I used the suggestion for the compound effect whenever I did my final or one of my emails or whatever to my people because I really liked it. And so I had this lady, I went to school with her daughter and she's in the group and she's super excited about it because she's had some health issues. But anyway, so as soon as she saw it, she emailed me back and was bragging about how she thought that was such a good idea to add that in there. She was like, you're so smart. And I wanted to be like, well, really? But she was like, personal development is so good. And was just complimenting that. And so I was like, it made me feel like as a team, we're definitely doing stuff, because the people don't always come out and say it. But so as a team, really rocking it. So I was just, that made me excited.
I'm so proud of all of you. To have over 500 something people in the sugar detox, holy moly. Holy moly. It's crazy. So yeah, now we're going to step it up again and we're inviting to the coach sneak peek. Okay. With the same intensity. Same thing going live, same private invites, same posting every day. Same. And if you guys want to write up a post and be like, hey, can you review this before we post it? You can post it in level 2 and we can look at it and review it. But honestly, again, it's failing forward. So some of my posts do really well without pictures. Some of them do really well with pictures. Some of them do great with questions and then with a call to action. So, I mean, that's why we're posting every day this week, so you'll get something that might work.
The people that we're inviting, are these, you suggest the same people that we've been talking to for the detox group primarily, or just in general? Maybe they haven't signed up, but we've been talking with them, interacting with them. They know kind of what we're doing, or like, is there any certain focus we need to have?
So the people you've been talking to in general, people that you haven't talked to yet, and then the sugar detox people, I would wait until Wednesday or Thursday and see who you've added in that group that would make a great coach. You know who's posting, who's commenting, who's encouraging, who's being interactive, right? And that's when you just say, hey, you're doing such a great job in our sneak peek. Have you ever considered becoming a coach? You're doing such a great job in our free challenge. Have you ever considered becoming a coach? I think you'd be so good at it because XYZ. And if they say they want to learn more, great. We're having a sneak peek that starts on Monday. And I'll be posting about it. You guys remember last time I posted about it quite a few times at the end to get more people interested. So I'll help you out a little bit. Cool.
So we're just essentially saying, like, hey, if anyone's interested in learning about what I do, or like what really is the content, goal content that we're putting out there. I mean, I know there's scripts and all that good stuff, but like, just for me in my mind right now, like what?
So for me, I put my message out there, the benefits that I like about coaching. And so a lot of the posts that I do will, like, so I said in the beginning that I'll talk about the relationships that we've had since since becoming a coach, or that we're paying off debt, or that we're able to travel, or that we're able to contribute and give. And so I'll just say our team is hosting a free 3-day sneak peek starting on Monday. If you're curious about what it is that I do as a coach and you want to learn more, like this post, message me or comment below, and I'll add you to the group. If you want to be able to have the freedom to travel while you pay off debt, you should join our sneak peek that starts on Monday. Like this post, comment below, or message me if you want to learn more. If you want to learn how I'm earning an extra income from home so I can be a stay-at-home mom, and you want to do that too, like this post, comment below, or message me if you want to join our sneak peek that starts on Monday. So we're doing those posts, but we're also private messaging. And maybe today you're reconnecting with people. And so if you listen on the National Wake Up Call, she talked a lot about reconnecting. So going to their profile, saying, hey, I just saw you went on vacation. How was it? Right? Just little things like that. And then maybe Wednesday or Thursday, hey, totally random, but I was just thinking about you. Our team is hosting a sneak peek that starts on Monday, and I was thinking that you'd be an awesome coach because X, Y, and Z. You want to join us and learn more?
Part of me feels like I've talked to so many people last week. Like,
so
I'm kind of hesitant to go for it again and be like, what you invite me to now? Like, what? That's
so talk to new people. Talk to new people. If they said no to the sugar detox, I would not invite them to the coach sneak peek right now. But you better believe that I'll be posting those breadcrumbing posts, and anyone who likes my post about coaching, I'm messaging them. Hey, thank you so much for the love on my post about coaching. Are you interested in joining our sneak peek that starts on Monday? So if I'm posting something that's getting 15 or 20 likes, that's 15 to 20 people I'm inviting to the sneak peek that day. right? I need to go back to the post I did earlier. I'll do that tomorrow morning when I do my invites at 6:30 in the morning. But yeah, that's our focus right now. So helping the sugar detox people get results, inviting to the sneak peek. Are we doing our level 2 Zoom on Wednesday?
That's fine.
Wednesday time?
Noon Eastern time or?
We. Noon Eastern, Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, I got y'all in. I need to clean up the house before the boys get here. It's really messy.
I have one question. I know that you put on the detox group that if they're interested into doing the Shakeology sample, that is $20. I went on there and I couldn't find one that says $20. Am I missing it?
No, I posted the wrong link. It was from like a year ago. So that was my bad.
Okay.
I need to go back and fix it.
So is it no longer? So which one am I supposed to be looking for? Is it a 7-day sampler? Or is it a
taste sampler? I believe it's like $29.95.
What was it called again?
Shakeology. I think it's a 7-day taste sampler.
Okay.
The 7-day one that has all the different flavors?
Yeah.
It's 35.
35. So that's, I almost never sell them because I'm like, you should just get a bag. Hey.
Okay, so I tried one, and it won't let me order but one.
Yeah, you
one per
person.
I know, but I had someone who says, "Well, I'll try this the one that you guys were talking about because I added her to the detox group." And she read that and she asked me about it and she's like, "Yeah, I'll try for $20." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll look into it and I'll ask you for your address in a minute." And so when I looked at it, I didn't find it, and then I went to read the information. I thought, well, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but I thought, okay, well, maybe it's this one. I'll go ahead and select it, and I was going to get her one, and I'll get one for the other challenger that I know will try it because she's done shakes before in the past, and it said no, you can only order one. So
they need to order it from you.
More person asking for another one. What?
No.
Like if I order her and somebody else asks me later for another one, then what do I do then? It won't let me order another one
from your store and your link. You can't order it for them. Gigi, no, it's late. Go take off your clothes and put on your pajamas.
Oh.
I have a not so happy kid. You're tired, huh? I know. So this might be a good time to wrap up. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for all your questions, engagement, and participation. And I'll talk to you for sure on Wednesday, okay? Good night. Oh, good day. Bye, everybody.